Hi, how are you? It's Traviseen here, and welcome back to our adventures in Azeroth. Last episode, we did a little bit of questing in Felwood, and today we are going to continue our journey there. We are queued up for a dungeon, though, so we will see if we can get in one soon. We need a healer and a DPS.
What brings you?
The ruins of Kel Therel. At this lake, the crystal of Zin Melor was stolen by the Highborn. The crystal was a powerful artifact that bent arcane magic in wild and unpredictable ways. But it could only be held by the worthy, and brought doom upon all others. The spirit that wander here span generations. Each shackled here by Zin Melor, some will speak and tell their fates. Should you wish to learn the fate of Zin Melor, seek the spirit at the center of the lake.
May the stars guide
So that's a Winterspring quest, so that's leading us into a new zone.
Hello.
The corruption of the Jade Fire. The cleansing of this forest has been a grueling process. For every success we have achieved, a new challenge has arisen. The Jade Fire Satyr have been a constant nuisance. They seek to corrupt the forest just as we seek to cleanse it. Now we have taken steps to begin eradicating them from Felwood entirely. Travel to Jade Fire Glen to the west and rid the forest of their presence. You'll find the entrance just north of the walls of Deadwood Village. Look for their vile banners. Alright, so there we go. We got a few quests, guys. So I guess we'll do these while we wait for a queue. There's this really cool questing classic that leads you into this like demonic tunnel. It's like an underground lair, and it's huge. And it's one of my favorite quests in all of vanilla. I wonder if they still have that in Cataclysm. There's a lot of like Legion stuff going on down there. You can find a Dreadlord as well. At the end, it's like an elite Dreadlord. And you actually have to fight him to get your Warlock mount in vanilla. It's almost like a dungeon inside of the zone. I thought it was just such a cool thing when I found it. So we're back fighting the Deadwood Warriors. Looks like we have to go up one level. And I hope you guys are doing well today. I'm doing okay. My back is kind of messed up, my upper back. And it's freaking me out. Because I tore this a while ago. I was doing like Kenpo, which is just like shadow boxing, I guess. And I guess I punched too hard and I pulled my back. And yeah, I'm a side sleeper, so now it's like acting up. But the weird thing about it is the nerves, when I get pain, sometimes it feels like it's going like into my heart or something, or into my chest. So it's kind of scary. But I know I'm not gonna. I don't think I have heart problems, man. I really don't. But it's been tripping me out lately because my buddy who passed away recently, he passed away from a heart attack, and he's my age, so it is kind of scary. But I'm pretty damn sure it's my back, not my chest. So I've been worried about that for the last couple of days and just resting on it, you know, got the heating pad going. Making sure I don't strain it anymore. But that's what happens, man. You know, once you pull something, it's never the same, guys. It really isn't. I pulled my my lower back once on the same side, left-hand side. And that has never been the same. I think I got like sciatica now or something like that. A little bit. But I stretch it every morning. And that's just something you need to do, right? When you get problems like that. And then when I was in bed sleeping one time, I tore my rotator cuff on my right shoulder. That was an interesting experience. And yeah, that's never been the same either. But I never got surgery on it because I didn't really think I needed to. I just let it heal itself, and it's not bad. It's okay. It's not the same. Like there's like it's a little bit weird, but it's not that bad. I don't really have much pain at all. But I've noticed that like once you pull something, a muscle or anything like that, it's never the same again. And I don't think surgery is the answer. I don't know. From what I've heard, I don't think surgery really... Sometimes surgery makes it worse. Or makes the muscle even more fragile. Oh! But yeah, that's enough of the talking about that. Just wanted to let you guys know what's going on. And yeah, we slayed we slayed the satyrs, guys. I think these guys drop that cloth I was selling. We got mage weave cloth from them, but nothing else. Can make some heavy silk bandages though. Now, I think we'll make a few. And yeah, it was brought to my attention by Beg to Differ. Told me that Halo 1 Combat Evolved is actually getting a remastered game coming out. It's pretty awesome. I played a lot of Halo when I was younger, especially like 2 and 3. And that's pretty cool of Microsoft to release a remastered version of Halo 1. If that's successful, I imagine they would do a remastered version of Halo 2 and 3, and I hope they do that because, oh man, the memories playing Halo online is like hours and hours. I think that was probably my favorite online FPS game that I played. I liked it way more than Call of Duty.
I am listening.
The Emerald Circle thanks you, Pexelgix. If we all work together here, we can purge these demons from our midst.
Farewell.
The Emerald Circle is sworn to accept the help of any who wish to fight the demons of Felwood. Though my people have long shunned the arcane, we cannot afford to deny ourselves such advantage here. Arcanist Dalaris, a surviving highborn mage, helps us battle the Jadefire Satyr. Follow the road to the north, and you will find her at our encampment overlooking the ruins of Constellas. If you wish to help cleanse Felwood, follow her requests as you have mine. Alright, here we go. Moving up a bit. But yeah, I loved Halo 2, man. The map that I liked the most was Lockout. It's kind of like this base out in space. It's all blue. Pretty small map compared to the other ones, but it was just a lot of fun. Lockout. I was a big fan of the shotgun sniper combo, if you could get that. Battle rifle was obviously an awesome weapon. Like everybody loves the battle rifle. But yeah, I was a big fan of like the sniper shotgun combo. Like all the weapons in that game were cool, man. Like the sniper felt cool when you got a headshot. The sticky grenades, like, you know, you throw it on somebody, they blow, like it's stuck and they blow up. I am well aware that the demonic presence in this forest can be considered the fault of my kind. I am also not the first highborn to attempt to make amends for this, and I thank the Emerald Circle for being pragmatic enough to allow my help. An arcane ally. There is little time for talk, warrior. The druids fight valiantly against the satyr, but fell sorcery blocks their path. Luckily, I have a plan.
Good luck, friend.
The satyr hide their corrupted moonwell behind an impenetrable barrier of demonic fire. Their forces have some way of getting through it. Interrogating the satyr will be useless, but the imps they consort with will be easily swayed. I have a specific one in mind as well. In the foothills to the east, a lone imp has been wandering far from the other demons. He should prove easy pickings. Weaken him with combat and then use this enchanted sack to capture him. Then I'll do the talking. Okay, a Shafala. Let's head over here and interrogate an imp. It's fun doing quests again. I haven't done quests in a while. We should get 51 from this quest too. Yeah, all the weapons, man. Needler was cool. You like shoot a bunch of needles in somebody, they explode. Awesome weapons in that game. I never really got into there's MC, right? Got into the other, like the newest version of Halo. Just heard bad things about it. Let's put that. Can you get that item? Let's check my bags. There it is, the sack. We sacked him. Did he get sacked? Okay, good. He got sacked. Let's bring him back. Got it on our back now. Yeah, I never got into the newest one. I just heard bad reviews that I never, even though it was free to play, I never checked it out. I just heard, like, I don't know, but supposedly it didn't do too well. So I assume it'll have like a World of Warcraft effect if they do if they do Halo 2, Halo 3 remastered. I don't know if it'll be as big as Classic in 2019, but I assume a lot of people get excited about that.
Be careful.
Especially if you grew up during that time, like gaming during like the late 2000s or mid 2000s. Imps are creatures of deception, with so many of them spotted at Shadow Lurk Ridge. I am positive something is being hidden there. Our little friend will tell us exactly how to find it if he doesn't want to go back in the sack.
Farewell.
I'll talk, anything. Just keep that perfumed bag away from me. Yeah. Your stuck-up mage friend there hit on the nose. The imps over at Shadow Lurk Ridge are hiding the key to the Satyr's barrier in the nether. It's right there. But you can't see it or touch it unless you're shifted. I guess you're out of luck, though, because the only imps can phase shift. So you should just close your eyes, turn around, and let me go. It was just a joke. Don't hurt me. I'll need slime from the cursed oozes around these ruins. Bring me enough to cover you from head to toe. It sounds like it's a little joke that he's playing on us. Why the heck is he covering us in slime ooze? But this is a new quest chain. I've never done this before. Seems like they've changed up a few quests here in Felwood. Yeah, it would be great if they came out with Halo 2 remastered Halo 3. I didn't play Halo 1 much. Like, I did play it after I played 2, I think, just to check it out. But I really fell in love with 2 and 3. It's like my favorite game back then. That game literally made Xbox. I think I got an Xbox back then, or just because of that game. I found out something hilarious today. So Ubisoft, they're coming out with they already came out with an NFT game. So it's a game where you can like buy and sell these like collectible figurines. And these figurines you can fight with, blah blah blah. It's free to play. Forget what it's called. It's called Champions Tactics. And the funny part about it is Ubisoft's from France, right? That's where the company originates from. And their game that they made is illegal to play in France. I was like, what the heck? Like, you can't play... I guess there's something to do with microtransactions and stuff like that, or just crypto transactions. So, yeah, people in France can't even play a game that was probably developed in France. Another country that you can't play it, you know, Russia, China, some other countries in the Middle East. And most of the figurines, they sell for like $5 to $6, but some are trying to be sold for $57K. I looked it up, and I actually seen one get sold for. I think the highest one that's ever been sold is it's around like $2 to $3 grand. Which is kind of it's kind of ridiculous in my opinion. You got that slime? Oh, good, you're back. Don't leave me alone with her. She's crazy. Give me that. I'll have you seeing the invisible in no time. Impish boots, 303 armor, 5 strength, 9 stamina, 7 haste rating. Touch the untouchable. I've added a drop of my very own essence to the ooze, so look for a glowing sigil to the west at the end of Shadow Lurk Ridge. Stand on it, concentrate, and pour this stuff all over yourself. It should be enough to shift you into the nether and let you see what's really there. You won't be alone. The Satyr's treasure is being guarded by the biggest Voidstalker they could summon. Defeat him and the treasure is yours. And come back in one piece or this crazy broad's gonna fry me. Yeah, I don't really know if NFT games will ever like come mainstream. Probably not. The gaming community hates NFT games. Like, it seems like it's been that way for like 5 years. But crypto, there's like a crypto gaming movement, that small little movement that's trying to like break in to gaming. Phase Blood Potion. There we go. We used the potion. And now we can see the phase leashed imps and the Shadow Sworn Netherguards. So we need to get the Claw of Tichondrius. Requires the Mark of Tichondrius. So we're shifted into the pocket. Do not leave Shadow Lurk Ridge. Let's see if we get anything from slaying these guys. But those games are really popular in regions like the Philippines. They really like take advantage of those games because some of them make a living off of it. Because some of them are play to earn. So you can, do the dailies and stuff like that, and then sell the stuff on the market and then actually make a little bit of money. But I think that's kind of that's disappeared over the years. I think the market's probably dropped a little too much. I know there's still people buying and trading and selling NFTs out there, but it ain't what it used to be in 2021, in 2020. Claw of Tichondrius. Can you hear me in there, Pexelgix? Do you have the claw? Claw of Tichondrius. You hold a piece of the very demon that led the Legion to these woods. I didn't know that. Pexelgix, better for it to be in our hands than with the satyr. Hold still, I'm going to pull you back to our plane. Make sure you and the claw arrive here safely. That's cool, I guess. Yeah, that's who started this. Tichondrius started the invasion of Felwood. Okay.
Be careful.
Break the unbreakable. With the claw, we are ready to break through the Jadefire's defenses. Head into the ruins to the northwest beyond the front line of the Satyr. You'll find a narrow pass heading to their corrupted moonwell. An enormous wall of demonic flame bars the path, but the claw of Tichondrius should be able to dispel it. Beyond the barrier, you will find the leader of these forces, Zavathras, guarding the corrupted moonwell. Slay him once you are through.
May the stars guide you. I am honored.
Okay, fight the power.
Guide you.
It's time for the final push against the Jadefire. If you're prepared to break through their foul barrier and bring the fight to their leader, I'd also ask you your help against the Lesser Satyr. Our druids fight ferociously, but your strength can help turn the battle. Show the Jadefire that their power will no longer hold sway over these lands. Alright, let's do it. And my take on NFT games, I think they just don't work with pretty much every, like a bunch of genres. The only genre of game I think they work with are trading card games, like online trading card games. And the reason why I think it works with that is because buying and selling and trading that's like a big part of, games like Magic. And I just think games like that would be better with crypto and all that. Because then you could, buy and sell and trade your cards, right? And that's a fun part of trading card games. Like some people are more interested in the market of trading and buying and selling at trading card games than they are actually playing the actual game. And that's something that online TCGs don't really offer at the moment, like Magic the Gathering Online and Heroes of the Storm. So that's the only genre that I think would benefit from it. But everything, like MMOs, no way. Can you imagine the botting? It would be ridiculous. And it takes away, the reason why it's so bad in MMOs, it brings real world money into MMOs, which is already happening with the show, with the WoW token, right? And that just ruins MMOs, in my opinion. Because now there's like interference from the outside world, and nobody really knows how to stop that anymore. They can't ban the botters and the gold sellers fast enough, right? And we've gone over that. I've talked about that so many times on the channel. Here we go. So here's the Claw of Tacadrius. This looks kind of cool, actually. I'll put that on a book, like a keybind. Has a real Cataclysm vibe, that screenshot. Alright, here we are. We have destroyed the Wall of Fire. Now we must fight Zavathras. We hit level 51. Nice. Let's do something here. Get a talent. One more level and we can use that glyph that we got. Where the heck is it? There it is. Glyph of Demoralizing Shout. And we can also learn Demoralizing Shout. We're going to get another rank of Thunderstruck. Improves the damage of your Rend, Cleave, and Thunderclap by 6%. In addition, your Thunderclap improves the damage of your next Shockwave by 10%. So once we get Shockwave, that's going to be pretty damn good. There we go. Let's head back, turn these in. Like if Magic the Gathering like allowed you to buy and sell and trade your cards. So I was actually kind of addicted to like Magic the Gathering online game for a little bit. It's the best like trading card game to play. It's it's more complicated than Hearthstone. Hearthstone was a lot of fun too. I played a lot of Hearthstone as well. But Magic is just better. The counterplay is so cool, man. Like you can counter a lot in Magic. Like that's not really something that you can do in Hearthstone.
Go in peace.
A few of the remaining satyr have fled into the deeper woods, but they have taken heavy losses. Good job, Pexligix.
I'm listening. A shot fell out.
See what we can get done with a little cooperation. I'll make sure the claw is given to people responsible enough to contain such things, assuming it can't be destroyed. Alright, so there's a nice two-handed weapon here. We have a better one. How many upgrades? So disenchant value is pretty good. Too bad we can't disenchant this stuff. But we'll take the Demon Smasher. Open their eyes. Before you go, I've taken advantage of my alone time with Impsy here to learn some interesting facts about imps. Specifically, he ended up telling me the one thing that all imps fear most, something they're absolutely terrified of. I thought that sounded useful as well as interesting, so I've done some basic conjuring. This prism will project an image of what Impsy described. Shadowlurk Ridge is still swarming with imps. Why don't you test the reaction time? So we have to scare the imps.
Good luck, friend. Greetings.
Jadenar awaits. Yeah, this is the little cave that I was talking about. Well, that's where the cave wasn't Jadenar, I believe. The cultists you saw guarding the claw were members of the Shadow Council. Foul warlocks behind nearly every attempt to bring demons into Azeroth. North of here is Jadenar, named in worship of Kil'jaeden himself. Deep beneath the stretches of Shadow Hold. That's where, that's a little, that like underground network I was talking about. A former Barrow Den and the Shadow Council's own stronghold on Azeroth. Take these herbs north of Wildheart Point. On the east side of the road, Greta Moswith will need them for her plan to purify Shadowhold for good. Yeah, this is quite the queue. 30 minutes, guys. I think what we'll do is we'll just continue questing today. Yeah, I think we'll just quest today. See if we unlock like any new dungeons. No, it's the same. It's Blackrock detention block. But we probably were going to queue into the detention block, and that dungeon's like 5 minutes. It's a really fast one. So I'm just going to keep on, keep questing. It's taking so long to queue up. Could have stayed in queue, but I don't know. It's just taking, I don't know. It's taking too long. Yeah, we gotta scare these guys. Summon an image that scares imps. What if we can just pull them all? Just... scare the imps. Look at all of them here. You don't get any XP from them either. I think they did that because this would be a great place to farm XP. So many imps here, you can just pull them all and get a bunch of XP. I assume the spawn rate would have been pretty fast too. There we go, we scared the imps. But yeah, Magic the Gathering and Hearthstone, if I had to compare two games, it's sort of like comparing Dota 2 to League of Legends. Like Dota 2 is a much more complicated MOBA because you can deny creeps. There's like secret shops. It's that game That game's awesome.
Hello.
But since it's more complicated, like a lot of people don't... Like newer players of the genre usually don't like it
A chat fella.
because of the learning curve. I see their eyes are open. Dolores smiles with amusement. Maybe I'll keep Impsy around after all. He's got a lot to teach me. Okay, we'll take these plate shoulders. I don't think they're better than the shoulders we have. They do have hit rating though, which is nice.
May the stars
I
guide
think we'll
you.
stick with our 19 strength shoulders for now. And you can also pull, you know, mobs from the jungle to fight against your creeps that are coming, and they can help you slay those mobs. Just a lot of cool stuff you can do in Dota too, or in Dota, that you can't really do in League of Legends. And that's pretty much the same thing with when you compare Magic to Hearthstone, in my opinion. Like being able to counter a person's attack like that, you rarely can ever do that
I've been expecting
in Hearthstone, unless they've changed it.
ancestors
I haven't played in
watch over you.
probably
How
5
may
years.
I aid you?
Okay, the Emerald Circle welcomes you, Pexelgix. Hopefully together we can help rejuvenate and protect this once mighty forest. Many forces seek to destroy it from without and within. Do not be persuaded by the power here. It will only corrupt you like it has this entire land.
Winds be at your back.
Greeting warrior, what brings you here?
Walk with me.
Ah, just what I was expecting. With these herbs, our preparations for Jadenar are nearly ready.
May the eternal sun
We must
shine
prepare
over
carefully before assaulting Jadenar. The magic of the warlocks and demons within Jadenar is strong, and we'll need wards of our own before entering. We need only one more ingredient, Crying Violet, which grows in the hills near the enemy stronghold to the northwest. Gather the Crying Violet, then meet my assistant in the field. He will know what to do
you. Walk
next.
with the earth.
I am honored.
Forces of Jadenar. Hello, warrior. I am Jesser Moonbow. I have come from Darnassus seeking 2 friends who came looking for signs of the Shadow Council in Felwood. It seems those vile creatures who claim responsibility for such of the Orcish race's suffering seek to regain some of its power. My 2 friends, when looking in Jadenar to prove one way or the other what was happening. I expected them to be here when I arrived, but now they are days late.
Be careful.
The Shadow Council perpetuates the corruption of this land. At Jadenar in the northwest, they worship the demons of the Burning Legion and work to open the path for their masters to return to this world. The grounds are patrolled by Jadenar hounds, guardians, adepts, and cultists, thugs that act as lookout for the more vile forces beneath. They will be the first to die so that these forests may no longer suffer.
Good luck, friend.
Okay, so we got another flight path here. We'll pick that up. And we'll finish up these quests here. Slowly making our way north, guys. These quests are level 46, so we'll be able to do them and still get XP, I think, up to level 56. Maybe it's 55. So we got a long ways to go before they become gray. So I'm debating if I should do like a... we're going to go through this zone. And then once we get to the far north, all these are level 55 quests or 50 plus, so... That'll be perfect for us until we head into TBC in LA. And that'll be a lot of fun. I like TBC in LA. Do a little bit of questing there, but we'll mostly be queuing up and doing the dungeons as well. Probably do all the dungeons that we can. The hunter I checked out in the Grand. A little bit of Hellfire Peninsula. And then I always forget the name of this place, but it's usually enjoy leveling here in Terracar. It's like right below Terracar Forest. It's like outside of Auchindoun. I forget what it's called. But yeah, here's Jadenar. Guess we should pick up all of the herbs first. And it seems like it's the same style, these quests. It's just the writing's different, I think. It's really similar to how it was in vanilla. But we'll explore. We'll try. I hope we get a quest that explores this place. It's just up here. There you go. That's the final crying violet. I wonder if we can pull all this stuff. Let's see. This guy's a caster here. Yeah. Do so much damage. Could have pulled more. That's just something you can't do. Well, you can if you're level 60 and you have the gear in vanilla, but if I was level 51 with a bunch of greens on, like, there's no way I would have been able to pull all that. Being able to heal yourself with Victory Rush, it's so strong, man. It makes it easy on the healer, right? Like the tank can heal himself quite a bit. Like we gave ourselves a 691 heal with Victory Rush there. I think they introduced that for a lot of tanks because of Death Knights. Death Knights are a tank class that can heal itself. So I guess they wanted all the other tanks to have an ability like that as well. And there he is. Andalar Shadevale. Can you feel the evil that taints the very ground warrior? It comes from deep down within the Shadow Hold. Unchecked, it will swallow everything in its path. The night elf coughs, revealing a bloody wound at its side.
May the stars guide you.
Have you found the crying violet yet, Pexelgix? We need them quickly.
Good luck, friend.
Wonderful. Greta chose wisely when she asked you to perform this task. It will work. I will work the herbs immediately.
Till next we meet. Goddess, watch over.
Good, Pexelgix. With the numbers weakened, we can soon begin our assault on their forces deep within Shadowhold.
Light your path.
Purity from corruption. The flowers you brought me were the essential ingredient. Protective barriers surround Shadowhold, projected from demonic braziers. If we are to drive the Shadow Council from Felwood, then those braziers must be extinguished. This vial has been infused with crying violet and the magic of the wilds. Fill it at the corrupted moonwell in the center of Jadenar and return to me.
Be careful.
And here we go. We're going to fill this vial up with the corrupted moonwell water. Well, it's got fell water in it.
Greetings. Till next we meet.
Do you have the waters from the corrupted moonwell?
Stars
This will do
guide you.
nicely,
Be
Pexelgix.
careful.
Dousing the flames of the protected.
Goddess, watch over you.
Of protection. The braziers are spread throughout Shadowhold. Enter the tunnel into Shadowhold and follow it through the underground passageways. Douse each of the braziers' flames, and the protections of the Shadow of the Council has set up will fall for at least a short period of time. Use the purified moonwell water to douse the 4 braziers of protection within the Shadowhold.
Illuminate your path.
The inner circle. With their outer sentries gone, the greater members of the Shadow Council are next. Deep within the corrupted Barrow dens, you'll find powerful Jadenar warlocks, hunters, enforcers, darkweavers, and legionnaires. They must be defeated if these lands are to be saved.
Good luck, friend.
The Demon
Be
Prince.
careful.
A Jadefire Satyr that have overrun so much of Felwood work directly with the Shadow Council. These satyrs answer directly to the ancient and powerful Prince Zavalus. Some say he is the son of Xavius, the first satyr, blessed by Sargeras himself. Whatever his nature, he must die if we are to scatter the Jadefire and reclaim our Barrow dens. Journey deep into Shadowhold and slay him. Show him no mercy. He will have none for you.
Good luck, friend.
Okay, so there we go, guys. We're going to be going into Shadowhold. I think I'm going to call this episode here because I think we'll save this Shadowhold journey for another episode. Next episode, we might be doing some dungeons, guys, or maybe we'll enter into Shadowhold, but we will be going into Shadowhold in the future. But as always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.